All right, folks, let's get right into it. Why Space Force? What's the sitrep here? Think about it. Space isn't just about sticking satellites up there and hoping for the best anymore. Nope, it's a warfighting domain now. We're talking about the same level of strategic importance as land, air, sea, and cyber. You got rogue nations like China and Russia using space to flex on us. They're actively developing ways to knock out our satellites, disrupt communications, and basically turn space into their battlefield, not ours. That's why we can't play defense. We gotta be mission ready, up there and out there. Now, let's run some numbers. Space Force, officially greenlit by Congress in 2019, is the first branch of the military created since the Air Force way back in '47. Took over 70 years to figure we needed this. And don't think this is just some bureaucratic reshuffle. With an initial ask of $72 million for a headquarters, they're starting lean, but effective. By fiscal year 2020, they were laying the groundwork for what we call actionable readiness. Here's the kicker. This isn't just about defense logistics. Nope, it's an entire strategic transformation. Before Space Force, our military treated space as a support function, like, hey, space keeps our GPS working and our missiles on target, cool. But now, we're flipping the playbook. Space Force is about projecting power, global deterrence, and leading the charge in the domain of tomorrow. Dedicated military leadership, a whole new rank structure, and a culture, yes, culture, of advocating for what they call space power. This isn't just some Star Wars fantasy. This is real. It's space or bust, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's talk about the threats in orbit. This isn't your granddaddy's Cold War anymore, folks. Now you've got nations like China and Russia pushing out tech that can jam or even destroy our satellites. Yeah, actual satellite killer weapons. Think lasers, think projectiles. And these aren't rumors. These are developments right now, happening faster than ever because they know they can hit us where it hurts, in space. And let me tell you why that matters. Everything, communications, GPS, military logistics, runs through space. Knock out a satellite, and suddenly your smartphone can't navigate to the grocery store. Now take that same concept to the battlefield. No eyes in the sky, no precision strikes, no coordination between troops. It's a vulnerability like no other, and they know it. So what's the plan? It's simple. Be ready to move faster than they can. The Space Force isn't here just to react to attacks. Nope. Its mission is to assure freedom of operation. That means keeping space open and secure, not just for us, but for our allies. It's about sending a message. We see you, we know what you're doing, and if it comes to it, we'll stop you cold. This is the future of warfare, folks. Space isn't a maybe, it's the new front, and it's heating up. All right, let's break down how the Space Force actually operates. This isn't just some satellite babysitting job. No, sir. The Space Force is set up as a branch within the Department of the Air Force. Smart move, streamlining resources while keeping a separate command under a chief of staff and their own civilian oversight. Think about it. 2 services, 1 roof. It's efficient, mission-oriented, and avoids wasting your tax dollars. Now, priorities. The Space Force is all about space superiority, staying ahead of the game so we control the high ground, always. That means ensuring joint integration. We're talking seamless coordination with every other branch, Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, and even our cyber teams. Add to that, readiness for both offensive and defensive operations. Missile warning systems, space situational awareness, the whole 9 yards. But here's where it gets really interesting. Collaboration. Space Force isn't working in a vacuum here. They're teaming up with commercial space industries, the private giants that are revolutionizing tech faster than you can say, space race. They're also deepening alliances with international partners. Yeah, remember NATO? Well, think about scaling that same cooperation to space. This isn't just go-it-alone territory. It's about being 2 steps ahead of adversaries by building tech and operational success together. And that's where I'll leave it, folks. Space Force isn't just some pie-in-the-sky dream. It's the frontier we need to secure today. I mean, let's face it, space is the key to our national defense, and we can't afford to fall behind. On that note, we're mission complete for this episode. Thanks for joining me, and until next time, stay sharp out there.